curious thing happened on election night.
What a great night for Republicans.
Republicans snagged 12 of the 16 congressional seats up for grabs. But according to the Secretary of State, about 47.56% of congressional voters voted Democrat. That should translate to equal party representation, but it doesn't.
A lot of the Republican domination is the result of gerrymandering.
Gerrymandering, the political process of turning squares into squiggles. The party in power can redraw voting district lines with almost surgical precision, keeping incumbents in office. And it's not just the Republicans. Democrats are guilty too.
In 1972, we had one we called the stovepipe district. So it started out in one county, then it went one township wide up through another county and connected up to a third county.
Isn't that problematic, though?
Well, sure it was, but it was. Those were the boundaries for 10 years. That time was drawn by the Democrats.
Former Supreme Court Justice Paul Pfeiffer knows the sting of gerrymandering because he's felt it firsthand.
You know, I was in the legislature and in 1972 lost my first re-election bid because I didn't really pay attention to how they carved up the district that I served, but they literally drew the boundaries of the legislative district between my house and my barn.
So your animals didn't vote for you?
Yeah, and you know, and that's how creative map drawers can be.
But there are efforts to stop this unfair advantage of those holding the pen, including an amendment passed this spring.
So we are hopeful that the new maps will automatically be more fair.
Right now, the League of Women Voters, in conjunction with the ACLU, is suing the state legislature over their gerrymandering practices. They're taking on this fight with a new arsenal of voter data.
Now there can be lawsuits to look at whether maps are truly unfair and create a partisan advantage.
This is a partisan problem. Depending on where you live, your vote could be losing its punch. For Spectrum News, I'm Molly Martinez.